This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so just to keep everybody updated, of course, I know people who are currently down there in London. They're part of the event for Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields. So, of course, I'm being fed back information every few minutes as to what's going on. Now, obviously, as per the previous video with Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II that has unfortunately passed away, a response from ministers and whatever else is to cancel all sport in the United Kingdom and potentially people travelling to London with the exception of work, okay, to reduce a lot of congestion. Obviously, there's going to be like a lot of mourners placing flowers at Buckingham Palace and all that kind of stuff. And of course, the Queen's body is soon to be transported from Scotland down to London at some point. All those other kind of things. Now, it appears that all sport in the United Kingdom has been postponed. The football, the cricket, the rugby, etc. With the exception of the boxing this weekend. Currently, Sky are still going ahead. Again, we're talking about Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, that entire event. The weigh-in will not be a public weigh-in. It will be a weigh-in behind closed doors. Of course, it's going to be filmed for transparency and everything, but it won't be open to the public that it would normally be. They did toy with the idea about postponing it and all that kind of stuff. But listen, at the end of the day, this is going to get a mixed bag of reactions. As a boxing fan, and a lot of boxing fans will go, well, yeah, good. Keep the fight night on. What's the problem? Now, the problem is, of course, congestion. The O2 Arena, that's a lot of traffic. Okay. But also, it's a risk. It's a risk because, again, boxing fans are the minority of sports fans. Boxing is not as big as football, not as big as rugby and whatever else. So there's going to be a lot of people who don't really give a damn about boxing, let alone an all-women's event. Sky Sports are putting their reputation on, well, they're putting their head on the chopping block, aren't they? All that hard work that Sky Sports have done ever since Eddie Hearn left, they've managed to rebuild their boxing brand and they've been doing fantastic. For a lot of people, this is really going to annoy them. They're going to see it as disrespectful. They're going to see it as, well, so why is football cancelled and this boxing is still going to go ahead? Money grabbers. You know how people are going to be. Some people are going to be very reactionary, very outspoken. Some people are going to be over-reactionary. Now, me as a boxing fan, listen, I'm cool with the event going on, okay? I want the event to go on. I do. But again, I understand the congestion. Obviously, it's going to be like a lot of people mourning and all that kind of stuff. And again, a lot of people who's going to be travelling down there, maybe you won't be able to travel down there. The public transport is going to be limited and whatever else as well. Quite what kind of blocks they're going to put on to get in and out of London with the tolls and all that kind of thing. You're going to have proof of reason for travel and it must be work. Again, all these kind of things will be coming out in the next 24 hours, I'm sure. But currently, Sky Sports are still putting on the boxing event. As I said, the weigh-in is going to be behind closed doors. They are going to have a minute's silence for the Queen, all that kind of good stuff. But as I said, it's a risky, bold move. Very, very bold move by Sky. Because again, you're going to have people who see Sky Sports as a rival. Like, I don't know, maybe DAZN, maybe BT Sport, whatever, going to turn around and go, if that was us, we'd cancel out of respect. Sky Sports didn't, so basically they're going to keep on mudslinging at Sky for keeping the event going. So it is a catch-22. If you cancel it, obviously they have lost a hell of a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money. Obviously people flying in from America and all other kind of places and up and down the country, they've been paying for their hotels for everybody and put on all the events. They've booked the O2 Arena and all that kind of stuff. But again, hey, listen, maybe the government's going to step in. Maybe the British Boxing Board of Control are going to step in. So far, they haven't. But again, when you look at, say, the government, with all the sports during lockdown, loads of different sports were giving financial help, some financial backing from the government. Boxing was not one of them. They don't like boxing. They really don't. So anyway, bold move by Sky is a risky move. It could damage their reputation by putting it on. It could. There again, maybe a lot of people go, you know what, good on them. And maybe a lot of people will maybe support them for it. I'm really looking to see how people are going to react to the boxing still going ahead. Anyway, that's as of right now, 10 p.m. That is the word. Maybe things tomorrow morning will change. As I say, maybe the British Box Board of Control or maybe the government are going to step in and whatever else. So we'll have to wait and see. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.